And a one, two, three. Welcome back, YouTube. It's your boy Nunez, aka Vintage Pokemon Hunter, and we're back here with another video. So usually I go and I take everything that I get and I open up differently, or like cards like this I don't usually open up here on videos. But we're gonna go in today and we got a bunch of things to open. So I know for a fact that we got some level X cards, we got some shadowless cards here, just everything. So this is just random things that I've ordered within the last few days, in the last week or so, because you know how USPS has been. Save the USPS, by the way. So we got, I believe there's 3. Yeah, so there's another one behind that, 2 and 3 of this Mewtwo and Mew GX. Ever since I opened this in a YouTube video last week, like, I've just honestly fell in love with this. I really think this is going to be a really sought after promo card in the future. I highly believe that, so I've just been hoarding those. They go for anywhere from like 10, 12, 13 bucks so far online, when the tin that it comes in is like 25 retail. So honestly, I think that's a really good buy. I love that promo. I'm definitely probably going to be buying more of them. I think I have like 10 or 12 of them already at this point, when I just started buying them literally like a week ago. So I'm trying to be careful with all of these because I don't know what is inside. Let's see what this is. Always appreciate when people do the next level to make sure. Oh, it's the Snorlax. So this one, I love this card. I actually, what's crazy is I got this card off of Instagram. So insane. Like, I just posted on Instagram because on eBay, on TCG Player, Troll and Toad, everywhere that I usually get cards from, it was just not in as good as condition as I would want it. So I'm going to go and really inspect this Snorlax, because this is a card that I've been trying to get for a little bit in really decent condition. So we have a Snorlax level X. Let's be super careful with the front of this. You know how the front goes on these cards? The front is super clean on this from what I can see right now. And the back, man, I mean, just that little white up top. What else is really wrong with this card? This is a beautiful card. I really appreciate it. I don't know who this was on Instagram. I'll go back in my comments. I'll probably go back and message them and really thank them, because this is honestly just a beautiful card. Just that little tiny nick back there on the back. You seen that? Like, what else is really wrong with that card? Just that little bit of white on the top. I really appreciate being able to come to a deal on that. What a beautiful card. Again, shout out to the homie Rhyme Style. If you aren't yet, make sure to subscribe to Rhyme Style. Literally probably my favorite actual YouTuber to actually watch. I mean, I really love SM Pratt. I love Breaking Nate. I love Leon Hart. I love SM Pratt for the insight, but like, I like Rhyme Style's videos probably the most. Rhyme Style is an awesome dude too. He's really putting me on to these level X cards. Gold stars right now are popping. Level X's are next. It just makes too much sense with the timeline of everything. What do we have here? Oh, look at what we got. We got my Scizors in. So it's crazy because I actually bought 2 of these for, I believe, 25 each before the set came out, like last week. And I literally, in the first opening that I opened these, I literally pulled 2 of them in the first opening. I got one in the booster box, and then I opened the ETB right after I opened the booster box, and I got it in ETB as well. So I'm actually going to be... I hate when people put Scotch tape down there. That's the most annoying thing. So I'll look at those Scizors later. I don't feel like hacking into that. Let's see what this is. This one's got some big packaging on it. I love that, though. I really love when people go the extra mile. I could tell this is a card, though. This isn't any... There's no way this can be anything else but a card. Oh, yeah. The cardboard attached to keep it all sturdy. Another piece of cardboard down there. Into another bubble mailer. Wow, I mean, you could have put it in a heavy case. I would have appreciated that. So we got a Zapdos Shadowless. So this is another card that should be pretty mint. Ah, look at the print line on that. Look at that. You see that on the top? That line that's just printed right through? That's annoying. See, that's something you can't really see on pictures. You just can't see print lines. There's a couple print lines on there. Damn, that's nasty. Look at that. See that going like the middle through it? See, I thought the only issues would be there's like a little bit, it's a little off-centered. There's got a little dirt that could be taken off from being in the binder. Like, look at that. But I got this card for pretty cheap. It is a Shadowless Hollow. And shadowless cards are continuing to get harder to come by. So I'll clean this one off a little bit. It's got a little bit of silvering on the side from being in the binder, but those print lines are killer. Still a pretty good condition card, though. So I'm going to go later, clean that card up a little bit. And that will be another shadowless card to add to the hollow stack. I actually got a lot of shadowless cards over the last 2 months or so, mostly from a local shop. And what's crazy, too, is I went back to that local shop to try and buy the rest of them out. And some dude came and swiped them out. Like, I got a bunch from my binder, thankfully. I got a bunch to put away into my shadowless binder. But besides that, like, I was going to go back and buy a bunch of them. There was a couple Charizards there a couple weeks ago. I missed on those. Somebody came and scooped them up. Like, somebody's going and scooping them up, too. So it's not just me, obviously. Let's see what we got here. So we got a couple more cards. Oh, we got a bunch of cards, actually. So I guess this all came from the same owner. Because I ordered, when I tell you a lot of shadowless cards, I pretty much crossed off most of the list on my shadowless. Besides the hollows, I'm missing a few hollows, obviously, but for these, I just went one night, and just because they were a couple bucks each, I went and got most of the cards that I needed. War Total, Porygon, and a couple seals. They were definitely dirt cheap if I got a few of them. So after this, we'll go into the shadowless binder. I love filling it up. Like, it's crazy because, like, missing my childhood binder, just not knowing where it is. My mom probably gave it away. Now just starting to fill up my own binder, and especially because it's shadowless. Like, those shadowless cards just hit different, man. I'm telling you. Trying to be as careful as possible here. Don't know what cards these are. Are these more shadowless cards? Yes, they are. So I guess this is another buyer that I got a bunch off of. Beedrill, Clefairy Doll, Haunter, and Jinx. So we'll take those, keep those out of the sleeve, and we'll get that into the shadowless binder after this video. And we have one last package. Appreciate you guys lurking and watching these videos every single day. If you aren't yet, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. So far, at 2,000 YouTube subscribers, we'll be giving away 1, 2, 3 Hidden Fates tins. And back there, we have the Hidden Fates Premium Powers Collection. For those that don't know, I always like to remind you guys that right there is a European exclusive. It was only released one time in the United States. Trust me, I was going around buying it. I only seen those one time ever. And they were on the shelf one time, and that's it. And each store got maybe like 4 or 5. It wasn't even like crazy stock like that. And here is the last card that we got today. And it is a Shadowless Ivysaur. So again, we got a bunch of Shadowless cards to fill up the binder with. We got 2 of the Rainbow Rare Scizor VMAX from the new set, Darkness Ablaze. We got a Shadowless Zapdos that we're going to clean up a little bit. We got 1, 2, 3 more of the Mewtwo and Mew promos. And my favorite one of the day, the Snorlax Level X Super Minty. I'm excited, super excited about this one. Appreciate y'all. Really appreciate y'all lurking. Follow me on Instagram at Vintage Pokemon Hunter. Just hit 5,000 subscribers. So, Chris, sorry, 5,000 followers. Looking for 2,000 YouTube subscribers. I always get those mixed up for some reason. Like I haven't been here since they both started. Really appreciate y'all watching every single